Hey guys, Dave here with Cooking in the Burrow. Question for you. Have you ever taken garlic bread and put your spaghetti on it and eat it that way?
They had garlic on bread.
If so, stick around. I'm going to show you an idea that I think you're going to love. Preheat your oven to 350. And it's the default setting, so we'll just hit start. So while the oven's warming up, I'll show you what you need for this. First and foremost, you're going to need a loaf of French bread. French bread! Next, you're going to need some spaghetti.
Woo! Spaghetti dance!
Tonight, I'm going to use our leftover spaghetti. You can use fresh spaghetti if you want, your choice. If you do use leftover spaghetti, you're going to need either a can of tomato sauce or a small jar of marinara. Reason being is once it's left over, all the pasta and everything, the spaghetti just soaks up all the juices from the spaghetti sauce and it dries it out. We're also going to use I've got a mixture here of chopped up green peppers and onions. You'll need some butter, some granulated garlic or garlic powder, and last but not least, some mozzarella cheese. Let's get started. First thing you want to do, folks, is get your bread ready. You're going to want to use a bread knife. I'll link this one down below in the description of the video. Just basically cut your bread lengthwise all the way down, right down the middle. Then you'll want to bore it out. And you see I've got all of this out of there. And then with a medium-sized spatula, just take your butter and put it in the bottom and put how much ever you want or however little you want or none at all, up to you. And then we want to finish it off with some granulated garlic. Next, we want to get our spaghetti ready. We're just going to dump it into a pretty good size mixing bowl. That way we can. So I'm going to go ahead and add the tomato sauce to it. I'm going to put it all in there at first. We'll see how it goes. And I'm just going to give it a good mix. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and add all of it. Okay, once that's nice and combined, we want to set that over to the side. Bring our bread back over, and then with some tongs, or you can put some rubber gloves on and use your hands, but it should stay pretty good. Tongs should work just fine. And just fill your cavity up. And just to let you know, these noodles are not full length. They are actually broken in half. All right, that looks good. Now we'll just take the green pepper and onion mixture. Put a little bit of that on top. And this is completely optional, of course. You know, anything with this recipe, whatever you want to omit or add more of, whatever you want to do, just make it your way, the way you like it. We're going to add some cheese. think I'm gonna call this a spaghetti boat. Last but not least, we're gonna transfer it to our baking sheet. And it's definitely a lot heavier now. So we're gonna almost have to treat this like a casserole. And we're gonna transfer it to the oven. You're gonna put it in the middle rack. And we're gonna go with about 15 minutes to start off with. You're basically just wanting the cheese to be nice and golden brown on top. Just keep an eye on it when it starts getting there, because once it turns golden brown, it's gonna turn black soon after. Okay, it's actually been about 20 minutes, but it's done now. Let's take it out. That's looking fantastic. I hope it tastes as good as it looks. Take a look at that, folks. Yum, yum, yum. Let's see how it turned out. Oh, that bread is crunchy. This might just have to be ate by hand. This is proving a little difficult. That's all right. Yeah, that's really good. If I was going to make one change, maybe use the marinara instead of the tomato sauce. It'll bring out the flavor a little bit more. But it's fine as is. It's almost kind of like a French bread pizza made out of spaghetti. That's why I did the onions and the green pepper, so they would still have some crunch to them instead of being, you know, all soft like if they were cooked in with spaghetti. Well, folks, you gotta try this. I don't think you'll be disappointed. Well, folks, that's another video recipe in the books. My name's David, and I'm with Cooking in the Burrow. Have a great night. Go Vols.